talk about what the heck is going on when my 6-year-old says he wants to kill himself. Now, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 4-year-olds, they say these things, but they don't really have the cognitive ability of, this part of their brain isn't formed yet to really understand what they're saying. So let's talk about what's really going on. If you've watched my videos, it's all about this, right? We need people to understand our experience. If you're having a rough day and you say, I wish I was dead right now, are you saying that you want someone to shoot you? Are you saying that you're suicidal? No. You want someone who's like, wow, you've had a rough day. Yeah, I have, right? If you're sitting in a conference and you just go like, can someone just put a bullet in my head? Are you literally saying you want someone to kill you? No, right? You want someone to understand your experience. You want someone to go, yeah, this is boring. Oh my gosh, can we just get out of here? Right. And that's what it is. It's we don't have these words in our head that we try to get across to people. We have experiences we want to get across to people. But how the heck do we take this experience that we've had and only using words in our behavior to get you to understand? That's really, really hard. So the more intense our experience is, the more intense our language has to be for you to understand it. I had a bad day. That sends one message, right? I had a terrible day. I amped it up. I had the worst day ever. Amped it up even more. Literally, there's been billions and billions of days. Do I think I had the worst day ever in the history of? No, I didn't, right? It's a figure of speech to get across my experience. And the more we amp it up, the more we're saying what this experience is. So what we want to do is, just the same when you said, someone just shoot me right now? Just someone just shoot me. It's the underlying experience that we're trying to get across. That's what we focus on. When your 6-year-old says, I wish I was dead, it's, you had a rough day today. Yeah, I did, Mom. And then what you're doing is you're connecting, okay? And by connecting, you're reducing the intensity of all of this stuff. So the intensity starts way, way up here, right? Way up here. I wish I was dead. Wow, you must have had a really rough day today. Yeah, Mom, I did. Today was just terrible. Well, do you want to tell Mom about it? Well, I had this happen, and then this happened, and then this happened. I just don't like my classmates. Boom, 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 boom. And as you're talking, the intensity comes down. But what happens if we do the opposite? What happens when we completely freak out and we think that they want to kill themselves? Well, if you're saying, will someone just shoot me right now? And then someone completely freaks out and thinks that you're going to commit suicide, how do you feel? You probably feel really, really frustrated because they don't understand the experience you're trying to get across, right? It's, what? No, I don't want to kill myself. I just want you to understand how hard of a day I've had, right? And instead of the intensity coming down, the intensity goes up simply because they didn't get it. You want them to get your experience. They did the opposite, which then ramped up the intensity for you. But simply when someone says, man, you had a rough day? Yeah, I did. And it comes down. So that's what your kids are trying to do, is they're trying to get across the intensity of their experience. And you focus on that. You had a rough day. Today must have been really awful for you. You just had the worst day ever, yada, 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 right? You're identifying the experience and letting them come down and have a conversation with you.